Hello everyone, this is Candid Talk on Source TV. I am Femi Peters. Today we will be speaking with Mr. Lanre Biobaku, an academic, a publisher, and a public communications expert. Good day.
Good day, Femi. How are you?
Thank you for joining us. Let's start off by, looking at this lingering Asuu strike. We're currently experiencing what is turning out to be the longest Asuu strike in the history of the union's struggle to save the public university education system. Now, how did we get here? Who and what are responsible?
Well, everybody is responsible. First, we get here because of our misplaced value for education. And we get here because we have not faced the reality as a nation. Misplaced value for education because we really do not believe education can take us to where we need to go in the nation. We don't see education as part of the indices of national development. We see development in terms of superstructure, building of skyscrapers. We don't value human capital development. We get here because we have not told ourselves the truth. We believe tertiary education can be funded solely by the government. There's nowhere in the world, and I stand to be corrected, where we pay what we pay in tertiary institutions, and then we treat lecturers the way we treat lecturers, and we want a smooth academic system. Salaries of lecturer is nothing to write home about. For instance, where I work, there is a policy that if you make first class, you'll be given an automatic employment. Many of our students don't want to come.
Why?
So all of us, governments and publics, we must sit down and look highball to highball and determine this is what we want to do. There is an aspect that I don't fully agree with my union.
Okay.
That they should not charge. It should be the 90 naira that I paid as hostel fee when I was in university is still what they should still be paying and things like that. I think we should allow minimal charges, so that we can get government can have money to supplement what is being paid. And if we want to run it as a social system where they will not pay, let them not pay at all. If they are not paying at all, they will believe that the nation has actually done something. A situation whereby you see young ones saying, "What has this country done for me?" Because they are paying minimal fee, they don't understand that what they are paying is not what they are using to fund the education, the tertiary education that they are receiving. So if they are not paying at all, and then we look for an alternative funding system.
Okay.
So maybe we will be able to solve the problem. But as it is, all of us, parents, governments, Asuu, we need to sit down and tell one another the truth. We cannot say Nigeria is rich, government should do all the funding, parents should not contribute. Nigeria, art stand will not take any one of us anywhere.
Okay, so it's interesting now that you have identified the need for us to rethink the way public universities are run and are funded now. In terms of, in practical terms now, what do you think the government needs to do, in terms of this funding, in terms of running the public universities? Do you think the government needs to remove itself from the funding, or you think they should subsidize, the funding?
See, let us agree on the appropriate fee
Okay.
to charge. Let us now work out a subsidy regime that, well, this is the fee so that our universities can attract foreign students who will pay the appropriate fee. Those that are Nigerians, let them now know that, well, this is the fee, this is how much we are paying, and, well, government is paying this. Maybe when we graduate, we'll pay back, or things like that. Or we use NYSC,
That's National Youth Service
National Youth Service Corps, as a funding alternative for higher institution. What do I mean? When all graduates, when they graduate, definitely they will go for youth service.
Yeah.
Let us now have a system whereby youth corps members will work, and the money made there will be channeled, just like TED fund, to the university or tertiary institution funding. For instance, if NYSC in each state has farm, I'm not talking about farming in terms of subsistence farming or using, I'm talking about mechanized farming.
Mechanized farming.
Where everybody will work, where in that farm they will produce a lot of, every state has its advantage, comparative agricultural advantage. They produce those things and they sell. What they make there, they channel into university education funding. The students will know that we have worked here. The money made here, made from NYSC, is channeled towards education, tertiary education funding. You will see that they will make something significant from there. Not that youth corps members, they just want to register there, they don't want to serve, and they will say, "Should we have served my country?" You know, they don't even need to be roaming around the street. They don't need to walk anywhere. Let them go and serve in the nation's agricultural value chain, where what they make there will be used for national educational development. That's just my suggestion. So if you want to charge the paltry fee that we are charging, let them go and work at the end after their graduation, whether they have worked in they have schooled in private or public school. All the money we make there, and then we channel it towards education, tertiary education.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for your contribution. Now, we've been speaking with Mr. Lanre Biobaku, an academician, a publisher, and a public communications expert. I remain Femi Peters. Please kindly take out time to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.